Well, we're going back to Pretoria, where the governing party in South Africa, the ANC, is marching to the Israeli embassy in Pretoria. The party is calling for cessation of violence in the Middle East as the conflict between Israel and Hamas intensifies. Thousands of people have been killed from both sides since Israel declared a war against Hamas 2 weeks ago. And of course, all of this also happening as the president is heading to Egypt for a peace summit that has been called by the president of Egypt, LCC. Let's now take you live to that march. As you can see there also, we have the premier of Gauteng, Panyaza Lesufi.
He Palestine! He Palestine! He Palestine! Aibuye! Aibuye! He Palestine! He Palestine! Aibuye! 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 He Palestine! Amandla! Amandla! Thank you very much. Comrade Panyaza, ako bua mabedi mararmo. Dumedise fela Panyapa. Amandla! Amandla! So babam. Siba shure spalahlele phezu. So babam 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 siba shure spalahlele phezu. Amandla! Amandla! Niaba Sabana! Niaba Sabana! Niaba Sabana! Amanda!
Well, that is the chairperson of the ANC in Gauteng, Panyaza Lesufi, is also the premier of the province. Let's now go to Khayelihle Khumalo, who is still outside the Israeli embassy, where the supporters of the ANC, where Panyaza Lesufi is currently addressing them, will be marching towards the Israeli embassy, where Khayelihle is currently standing by. Kaya, good morning once again. Tell us about what's happening where you currently at. We see that the marches haven't moved as yet to the Israeli embassy.
Well, absolutely, Aldrin. So where we are, really, the picket is gaining momentum. So many pro-Palestine activists are arriving from far and wide, really to express their displeasure about the current situation in Gaza in light of the humanitarian catastrophe, but also calling for peace. I'm just going to speak to one of the activists here. So thank you so much, ma'am. You said you're coming from Lodium and you're here today to really just express yourself. Tell us about your presence here. Why is it so important for you to use your Friday in this manner?
Okay. My name is Farah and I'm from Lodium. We are here today to stand in solidarity with the people of Palestine. For the past 75 years, the people of Palestine have been facing the same oppression from apartheid Israel. And it seems as if international humanitarian rights it only excludes Palestine. People are suffering every day. Innocent women and children are being bombed every day. We are here to support the people of Palestine just as they have supported us during our apartheid era. The people of Palestine, we are with you and our prayers are with you. Free, free Palestine.
What do you hope to see from the Israeli embassy? I mean, Israel say they have a right to defend themselves.
I don't think so. With regards to that, the Israelis have been oppressing Palestine for a very long time. I think by showing our resistance to this Israel embassy, we show our support to the people of Palestine.
All right, thank you so much indeed for your time, ma'am. So, Aldrin, that's one of the voices, but I'm just going to go across to gauge as many views as possible. So, ma'am, you also said you're from Pretoria as well.
From Pretoria.
Very much so. So, quite a you guys just say it's a day of action to pledge solidarity with Palestine. What would you say to the Israeli ambassador who is really consistently saying that they have a right to defend themselves?
I don't think that they have the right to defend themselves, because defend themselves against what exactly? That's my question to everybody. A few rockets that never even got over the border. They have these iron domes. They have protection. They have all kinds of equipment that the Palestinians don't have. That I don't see that it's a right of self-defense so much as it's an excuse to now bombard the people of Gaza like they always have, and they're always looking for excuses to do so, and to drive them out of their home so that they can take over even more land in occupied Palestine. So for me, it's not absolutely nothing to do with their right to self-defense. I think it's just an excuse, yes.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much indeed for those views. So with that, Aldrin, I mean, obviously those are the views here in Pretoria, especially in light of that statement from Pretoria that President Ramaphosa will be going to Egypt as part of that peace initiative led by Egypt. With that, back to you in studio.
Thank you so much, Khayelihle Khumalo, there outside the Israeli embassy.